Today on Corporate Review, join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. This is Corporate Review.
Welcome to Corporate Review. I'm Jackie Bales. The prospect of international growth is enticing, but understanding and maintaining compliance with the associated trade regulations can be costly and difficult. Livingston International is a premier customs and compliance services company. Here to discuss their solutions, we have CEO Stephen Preston and President of Global Trade Management, Matt Goodman. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Steve, how do you see the landscape for American companies who want to participate in international trade?
Well, the landscape is very good. We see continuing growth in trade, much of it through the growth in emerging economies. U.S. companies increasingly are taking advantage of free trade agreements. And it's not just large companies. Small and medium-sized companies make up about a third of the trade in our country, and they represent about 97% of the actual companies doing the trade. And it's not really that surprising when you think about it, because with the expansion of e-commerce, it's much easier to find trading partners, whether they're vendors or purchasers of your goods and services. The logistical infrastructure in the world has expanded to enable the movement of goods. But with the expansion of those markets, we've seen an expansion in complexity as well. And that's why it's so important, if you're moving into these markets, to manage that compliance and the financial side of it very closely.
How do companies ensure that they're doing the right thing with regard to efficiency and compliance?
It's very important to have the right partner, and that's where we come in. We have 3,000 people in our company, over 3,000 people that focus on one thing, and that's trade. We focus on moving trade more quickly, we focus on moving it compliantly, and we focus on moving it as cost effectively as possible. And we do that in a number of ways. We have an extensive customs brokerage operation where we manage the documentation, the compliance, the financial side of it. Often our clients will come to us and ask us to help them improve their operations or deal with an audit that they're facing or look at another issue. So that's when we send our experts in to advise them and help them figure out how to take it forward. In the global trade management business, we enter a much more strategic relationship with our clients. In many cases, we're looking at many markets around the world where they're in business, and we take over a lot of their trade operations because they know that we'll be able to do it very compliantly and efficiently. And then if our clients just want us to take everything off their hands and just move goods from point A to point B, we have an extensive freight forwarding operation to help support them with the movement of goods overall.
Very interesting. Let's take a closer look at Livingston's brokerage operations and how they partner with their clients in global trade compliance.
Livingston has been servicing businesses of all sizes for 65 years, providing scalable solutions designed to help multinational and small businesses to capitalize on global opportunities. Expert dedicated small business service team helps educate business owners on importing and exporting products. Livingston International recently signed a partnership agreement with the National Small Business Association to help small business clients better understand the complexities of the trade markets and grow their businesses. Todd McCracken of the NSBA explains.
We're a membership organization, so we have small companies and small business organizations, state and local organizations all over the country that are members of ours. And what we do is advocate on their behalf here in Washington for federal policies that will help them grow and sustain their companies, and to try to avoid policies that will hinder their growth. From hearing from our members, they need a lot of help. They want to grow their companies, they want to look for new markets, they want to grow internationally in many cases, but they don't feel like they have the resources to do that in all cases. They don't know where to turn for advice and counsel. And that's why the partnership with Livingston International is perfect for us, because Livingston provides that very strong sense of education and information so that companies feel protected and that they know what they're doing when they go into these other markets.
Matt, why is compliance such an important component of trade?
Compliance is incredibly important. If not done properly or not at all, it can result in significant impacts to clients. For example, manufacturing, the consolidation of manufacturing globally. In order to do that manufacturing, you need to move products in and out of those countries. So it's very relevant in terms of timely fulfillment of the manufacturing process, getting through borders effectively. Also, from a sales fulfillment standpoint, it's very important because you've got to get products to clients and markets. So you're leaving one market where it's manufactured and taking it to another for sale. So it's a very challenging environment, and if not done properly, it can impact all of that. And last but not least is the financial and reputational risk for improper compliance. So governments can fine you, and ultimately your brand can be damaged.
Last question, Steve, is where do you see Livingston heading in the future?
We see Livingston heading where our clients are heading in the future. Once again, our focus is very much client and market driven. So what does that mean? That means we're going to be in more places. We're already in 13 countries. We continue to see our clients pushing into new markets. They trust us. They know us. They want us to support us in those new markets. In addition, we will be continuing to expand the services we offer within the trade realm. Once again, because of the strategic relationship we have, our clients continue to ask us to do more to support them holistically in that way. The third thing I'd say is so much of what we do is enabled through technology. And so we are investing heavily in technology today. We will continue to. Technology does a number of things for us. It simplifies our interactions with our clients, which is very important to them. It allows us to give them greater transparency into their business because we provide them a lot of information. And then it also can provide us with powerful tools to take that information, analyze it, and turn it into powerful business value for them, true business intelligence. So technology is a very strong enabler for us in the business going forward, and it's going to be a continuing, I think, strategic differentiator for us in the future.
Thanks to both of you, Steve and Matt, for speaking with us today about the ins and outs of global trade and the services that you offer at Livingston. Fascinating.
Oh, thank you for having us. It's
Thank
an
you.
exciting story.
Yeah, very much so.
Thank you.